and back.
Hang on, John! I'll get help! Just hang on! Go on, hurry! I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying! I'll be right back!
Out of cops, like, I can't find a single one. Unless he was just
Mom's work is too far away.
in the very
I'd never make it
beginning,
in time.
one of the patrol officers in the crime scene.
Gotta find someone. The water's still rising. John won't be able to hang on for long. Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown.
Shelby was ex-cop, and he fits the 44-year category. But didn't I rule him out for some reason? Also, that assault, that man assaulting, he was kind of well built,
I've gotta get Dad.
but I
He's the
think
only one who can save John.
he wasn't fat
Gotta
enough.
move. This place is completely deserted. There's no one around to help. Dad, it's John. He fell into a pipe.
Ah,
He's
get out of
drowning.
here, you little pest! Leave me
You
alone!
gotta come, Dad. Come on, John's gonna die. John's gonna
Well,
die.
that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away!
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna
What did
die,
I tell
Dad.
ya? Scrap!
That's the spirit. Oh yeah, I ruled him out because
Please, Dad. You've got to save John.
the owner of antique shop was killed when Shelby
I
was
tried,
there.
John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John.
So who
Please.
can that be? Policeman and at the same time origami killer.
Don't forget about this guy.
I wonder if anybody dies like that. Say to my wife that I love her. It would be so weird if it's Shelby. Also, he's not a cop right now, so the data doesn't match from Norman's. What are you doing? Why? What are you doing? You didn't finish the case. Who hired you also? He's acting very weird right now. He's been collecting... I mean... collecting all the evidence that somebody could have tracked the origami killer by pretending to be private investigator. I mean, that's clever. Why would he go to Charles to pick the massacre? Okay, that's the reveal. Yeah, I didn't think it was Shelby. Because exactly for this reason I ruled him out, because this never happened when I was playing him. Okay, what the fuck? That's not fair. He was my suspect for a little bit, until that scene. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was weird that nobody, like, we never knew who hired him. That was always on my mind. Until that fucking scene with the antique shop. Dang. Wait, what was that, Sean?
The rainfall has reached critical levels. There's not much time left if I want to find the kid alive. The old
Well,
docks.
maybe you want to
Perfect
move
place
faster
for a killer.
then.
Better be careful. The killer might be near. Let's hope I'm not mistaken. There'll be no one to save Sean Mars if I've come to the wrong place.
God, why can't I move past this? What the heck? I wonder if there are traps. No, I can't go here.
Holy Christ. Hang on, kid! I'll get you out of there!
The lock? You don't see it? It always works in video games, but you can't actually shoot a lock this way.
Ah! Shit. He's not breathing. He's not breathing. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
Gotta kiss that boy. He managed to keep his head above water somehow. So there's a camera there, of course. Will Origami Man show up? Blake shows up and like, you was origami killer,
You're okay.
motherfucker. I knew it.
You're safe now. You're safe.
What are you doing here? You're not his father. Only his father can save him. Got no business here. I've been waiting so long for a father capable of giving his life for his son.
Yeah, that's
And what do
not
I
me.
get? Nothing. Nobody. Oh! What's real love if it isn't sacrifice? All these people say they love each other. They're just a pack of liars!
You shouldn't have gotten mixed up in this.
Yeah.
You discovered my little secret. And it will die.
Shoot. Shoot.
Bastard. You're not
What are you
gonna
waiting
get away
for?
that easily.
Cut.
Are you alright, Sean?
You didn't
Yes.
even try. Shoot for the legs at least.
Yes, I think so.
What are you? Look.
Where's
Run
Dad?
for the.
I'll call the police. They'll come and get you, okay?
Run for Shelby.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. Tell Lieutenant Blake I found Sean Mars. Send men and an ambulance immediately to 852 Theodore Roosevelt Road.
Yeah, that was the road. It was exactly the second place I didn't pick. God damn it. I wonder if there was any way to figure it out with all information I had. QTEs. What are you, angry wife? Stop throwing all that garbage at me. God damn it. God, A and T every time. Where's your gun? No! No! Give me some more PCs. Fuck! Get your Tripio. I mean, Tripto. No. Every character is dead, except for the bad one. Actually, no. Ethan is alive, but. Everyone failed.
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his
Fuck
disappearance.
you, Sean.
Mars was found wandering in the Old Docks neighborhood, exhausted and disoriented. It is believed that he managed to escape from the origami killer who had kidnapped him. The investigation is currently on hold, while child care specialists wait to interview the boy, in hopes that he can provide some new information on the origami killer. Police are still at a loss as to the identity of the so-called origami killer, who currently
So it was
remains
just
at
a coincidence that
Unfortunately,
Ethan had
the investigation has cost the life of Norman Jayden, the FBI profiler
visions
working on the case.
of origamis.
Jayden was killed while trying to arrest the origami killer in circumstances that remain unclear. A full police investigation is pending.
Hey.
Is this where we're gonna live now?
Only if you really, really want to. Or we can keep on looking until we find something you like.
What happened to Grace? Why is she never together
It
with
doesn't
them?
matter where we live, as long as we're together.
I will never let anyone or anything separate us again. We're stuck with each other, kiddo. Like glue.
Can I trust what my room is?
Sure thing, champ.
All right, then I think we can stay here.
Journalist Madison Page was laid to rest in Charity Cross Cemetery today. Her heroic death while investigating the disappearance of Sean Mars has made a lasting impression on the whole country.
How did they figure it
Colleagues of
out?
the press are united in paying tribute to this courageous journalist who sacrificed her
She
life
was a
in the search
journalist?
for truth. I'm Brittany Sanders for ICN.
Okay, Brittany, it's a wrap.
Great. Let's get out of here. All this hokey clapcaps made me hungry.
Cynical. I feel like this theme of sad music, you can use it for memes very easily. Such a memeable composition. Will they get fired already?
He's being buried in 2 days in some godforsaken hole in the back end of beyond near Washington. I have to attend as a matter of protocol.
I'll pass. Jaden and I didn't see eye to eye on much.
No problem. I understand.
Hey, sir, I still have his glasses. What should I do with them?
Well, you won't be needing them again. Do whatever you want with them.
Well, he can't access them, can he? We need a like a password for it, or an eye scan, right? Right? I guess no. Whoa, so cool. Also need a glove to control this shit. He's so happy. What the fuck? Come on. It's like a virtual ghost now in VR. I wonder if he would have given the father the antidote if he succeeded in rescuing his son. It would make sense.
I want to see them again.
I'm a father too.
Oh, great. So, well, I fucked everything up. I'm really interested in seeing how it plays. If you don't fuck it up. Yeah, I think I'll watch a couple of playthroughs after this. See how other people did. I did pick the hardest difficulty. So partially, this is due to that, and just my fingers being not very great. Overall, I did enjoy it a lot. So there's a whole bunch of action scenes. The chase scenes were pretty good. I did like the part of the trials. The one with cutting his finger, that was exhilarating. The one with the killing drug dealer also was interesting. Medicines. This scene was fucking silly as shit. Good. Yeah, so it unintentionally funny in a lot of ways.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
It was a nice detective story too.
Fucking asshole.
There were, I think, a bunch of like red herrings in place, so you always kind of try to figure out who the real killer is. Though I gotta say, with how they put that scene in an antique shop was not very fair, because like you show a completely different thing of what actually happened. I don't think there's any way to figure out that it was you who killed him. Yeah. Also, how Norman managed to track the cop when Shelby left the forces already. He's not officially a policeman, but he had it on the map, been marked as a policeman. That's kind of a plot hole, I think. This is like the worst ending. I mean, Ethan could have been dead too, so maybe it's not the worst. But sure, close to it. Yeah, I did enjoy it a lot. I think it's better than Beyond Two Souls. Yeah, better than Fahrenheit for sure. I would still prefer Tales from Borderlands from Telltale, or Walking Dead from Telltale, or Wolf Among Us. Though they are good at different things. I think David Cage's games are good at action, specifically, and at general plot points, but not at writing. Writing is not very good here. Like, all the thoughts were very basic, all the dialogue was not that great. Wasn't really engaged emotionally too. Like, I didn't care at all about Sean's fate or Ethan's drama. I would prefer this game having like you having an ability to cheat or have some kind of secret way to solve the puzzles, you know? That would be nice. Because like every time I try to explore the location, there's just nothing there except for peeing and washing your hands. I think I want to try and do all fail playthrough. So if I fail everything I can, how that will play out. So we could see also where are the fake choices and where are the real ones. I think that could be interesting too. I did expect Heavy Rain to be much better, especially when when it only came out in 2010. I was very excited to play it. It's still a good game, but yeah, not really a masterpiece. So what about these bonuses? Risky storytelling.
We got our origami killer.
I want every available man to finding Ethan Mars.
Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
Also, I did enjoy these VR scenes too. That's a cool concept. Prototype.
Go ahead, take a seat. Can you give me your name and your age, please?
My name is Mary Smith. I'm 24.
Have you ever taken any acting lessons, Mary?
Not really. I couldn't afford it, but I watch a lot of films and I learn so much by watching them.
Have you shot anything recently?
I've had a few bit parts, little things here and there, nothing very serious for the moment. I'm always too tall, too short, wrong hair. There's always something wrong with me.
Okay, have you learned your lines?
Yes.
Let's get started. Mark it, please.
Casting Heavy Rain, actress Mary Smith, take 1.
They couldn't
action.
do it in real time. They should
The first
have
time I saw you, I knew you.
rendered it, right?
I thought these things only happened in the movies, you know? Pounding heart, the sweaty hands, and the shaky legs. I was coming out of the theater, and it started pouring heavy rain, so there I was, soaking wet, teeth chattering, freezing cold, and then you came up to me. You looked at me straight in the eyes, and you said, "Need an umbrella, miss?" You sent me flowers for weeks, and you said you'd love me forever. 3 months later, we were getting married. God, it sounds so stupid. It's such a corny romance. But real life never ends up being what you think it's going to be. You think it's going to be one big happy fairy tale. And then one day you wake up in an average little house, leading an average little life, and your real dreams are about paying the bills and maybe someday getting a bigger TV. And you realize that maybe that wasn't the life you were dreaming of. You realize maybe things could have been different. And maybe I actually could have lived with all of that, but then one day it all just stops. Starts with something small. A little lipstick on a collar. A few nights when you come home a bit late. At first I tell myself that I'm crazy, that you would never do such a thing. But just to ease my mind, one night I follow you as you leave the office. I follow you to the CD hotel where you meet the girl. And then my whole world falls apart. I come home and I cry for hours in my kitchen. I get the gun from the drawer in the bedroom. And I tell myself that if this is all that life has to offer me, then I can do without.
Just do it.
But then I change my mind.
Oh.
After all, I'm not the one who's cheating. So, quietly, I wait for you to come home, sitting in my average little kitchen. Obviously, when you get home, you don't suspect a thing, so I press the fucking gun against your forehead and I take a few seconds to watch the fear grow in your eyes. You tell yourself, she won't do it, she doesn't have the guts, she's just trying to teach me a lesson. But you are so wrong, honey. I sentence you to death for turning my life into a soap opera cliche, for stepping on my dreams, for not giving a shit about me all those years, and for lying to me and betraying me and humiliating me. I'm making an example out of you for all the assholes out there who think they can keep on fucking us over and over. Goodbye, my love.
The gunshot was terrible.
So, how was it?
Very nice, very nice.
I would prefer
You
to
think I might
see
stand a chance?
Someone will get in touch with you and let you know.
the real actor in this scene.
She
at
wasn't
least.
too bad, huh?
Doesn't matter, she's too tall for the part.
Uh-huh.
Next!
So we got some art. Still have no idea why he moved from this house. What is this? Somebody was an architect in that family, either Ethan or Grace. Again, no idea who. That much more balloons in the concept. Virtual actors. Yay, actual footage. Show me how you did the shower scene. David Cage, you old perv. Just imagine he has the whole fully rendered body of this woman on his computer.
Got a badge or something, Mr. J?
Looks way different.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
From his model in the game.
Check.
He looks more like fuck, what's his name? Heath Ledger. Okay, anything else? Casting reel.
Hey, take it easy, you're gonna knock me over. So this is your big day, huh?
Am I grown up now?
10 years old, that's not exactly grown up, but you're
Yeah,
getting
show
there.
me Ethan's actor.
Just give me the name for the camera.
My name is Pascal Langdale.
Pascal Langdale.
What is the text that was
What a
given to you?
I have Norman, Jaden, and Ethan as well. Sean may be dead in a few hours. He wants to test me. He wants to punish me for Jason's death. I'm the one who should.
Yeah, he looks way better in real life than in game.
I wanted to
In
say-
game, his face becomes so goofy,
I would have done
especially
anything
when
to
he
give my-
smiles.
my
Like here
wife
is fine.
for his, but I couldn't. Not a day goes by that I don't see his face. Now Sean has got nothing to do with that. Nor do any of the other children. This has to stop.
You've got to hand yourself into the police.
Look, if I hand myself into the police, I lose all chances of finding Sean. They'll question me, but I won't be able to tell them anything because I don't know anything. I don't know what happened.
Ethan, you may have killed those children. You don't know what you're capable of. You must hand yourself
I
in.
have to save Sean at all costs. He may be a prisoner somewhere, and I'm the only one who knows where. If I have to face up to all these trials to prove to myself that I love my son, then I'll do it.
Ethan, it's crazy. You have to hand yourself in.
I'll hand myself into the police when I have found Sean. Now, don't promise me you won't inform on
He's
me until I
smiling.
found my son.
Recent report indicates that the police are now treating this as another kidnapping. Obviously,
Hello there,
time is running
sweetheart.
out fast for the
What can I do
investigators
for
trying
you?
to find the child.
I'd like a
I'm
room.
Michael Nettie for ICN.
For you? Anything.
That's for sure.
I'm 25.
That's
I've been modeling for 5
that's
years.
not how it's the scene went. Whatever. It's like
I didn't
pleasure
mean to get
all
into
mine.
modeling at all.
And
I was
then she
scouted on the street.
did
I
a
was shopping with
punchline.
my mum. The last time I saw him, he was watching a convoy of trucks going by. I was about 50 yards away. And he suddenly turned and looked at me. locked on my eyes. And I didn't realise what was happening straight away. I heard cries from behind me. Everyone started running in slow motion. I just remained motionless, locked on his gaze. I hadn't noticed the detonator in his hand.
Your vast experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered. You fucking asshole! Blake, if you've got a better plan, I'm willing to listen. Don't be shy. I'm all ears.
Yeah, Leon Ockenden, PFD.
Can you tell me a little bit what you've done recently?
The last thing I did a thing called Richard the Lionheart for the BBC.
Korda confessed.
You beat him all night to make him talk. He would have confessed to Kennedy's assassination if you asked him. Your confession is a heap of shit. Korda is not the origami killer. He's a sick child killer, but he has nothing to do with the disappearance of Sean Mars. We have lost time for nothing. And all this time it continues to rain. According to the weather forecast, we've got less than 12 hours before we reach 7 inches of rainfall. And we haven't the remotest idea where Sean Mars is.
I bought 10 minutes of your time, didn't I? All I ask is that you use that time to answer some questions.
So, this is where you work?
Disappointed?
No, it's just very different from what I imagined. How do you become a private eye?
Private eye?
Well, I was a cop for 20 years, and one fine day my wife decided to run off with, so... You should see all the faces of the husbands when they first discover that I know that they have a mistress. It's like a little kid, their hand caught in a cookie jar. I could have tripled my salary. If I accepted everything they promised me, just to keep quiet.
In an experience like Heavy Rain, I think the music plays a very, very important role, and we know that, but we rediscover that at each game. And actually, we believe that music is probably about 50%, if not more, of the impact of the images. Biggest challenge with music in a title like Heavy Rain is the non-linear nature of the piece. So many actors told us that it was like the work of 3 to 4 movies, and regarding the music, it's exactly the same. It's as much work as 3 to 4 movies because of the non-linearity of the game. So at the same time, you got big volumes to record, but at the same time, you want to keep the same intention, the same intensity, and the same emotion in every single track in the game. So that's what the focus has been so far, and I'm really pleased with the result.
It was a bit,
it's only in the left.
Difficult at the beginning, but at the same time easy because I knew David.
Left stream,
before,
I can't hear it in my
so
right ear.
I know what he likes and what he doesn't like. So for me, it's a good start. When you already have.
It's funny that
a
it's
relationship with
about
the director,
music and they fucked up the sound here. it's kind of a problem for me in movies and games that I don't really catch music that much. I don't feel it as deep as probably other people do, or well, I don't know anything about the theory of the music, or if it sounds good or bad.
It's not to build something
from
that it's
like
not
professional
everything is there,
standpoint.
all the picture, all the details, all the faces, the emotion, the reaction of everybody. So you just have to
So I
work
usually
as a
try
movie,
not to critique
to
music
be there just
if possible.
to maybe put a bit more focus about what you should expect on that scene or something like that. But I think in the music it's something, because for somebody sad it's something, for somebody else sad it's another thing. So it's very difficult that I would say, as Stravinsky said, that it's not really it's not you that you will express something by the music. It's the music itself that will express something.
In a process like Heavy Rain, there are some milestone moments, and definitely being here at the Bay Road is one of them. So when I wrote the script, I certainly had notes and soundtracks in my mind, which most of the time is not what you listen to at the end, what you get, but it's definitely better what I hear here today. With a real orchestra, and I think that it makes a huge difference to have real musicians and a real orchestra and a real composer behind this game.
Okay. I like extras. I like when they are in the games. It's usually something you add in old ones. You don't see them as much in new games. Well, that was fun. Thanks for watching. See you around.